Let's install Hadoop 3.3.0 on Windows 10. So I recently installed Hadoop 3.2.1 on Windows 10, and while I was trying to run some programs on it, I came to know that my name node was not starting in it. So it was actually starting and then shutting down again and again. So I searched for it and I found that there is a bug in 3.2.1 in Windows version. And if you go to this link, you will see that this is the bug. The affected version is 3.2.1. The fixed versions are this. You can install any of these if you want to remove that bug. And the issue was actually that name node or the journal startup on Windows, right? So actually the name node was not starting on in Windows version. I should rather say it was not starting successfully in Windows version. So I would recommend you not to install Hadoop 3.2.1. Rather, install any of the other versions in which that issue is fixed. So in today's video, we are installing Hadoop 3.3.0. We will perform the installation in 4 easy steps. We will begin with downloading the correct version of Java in Hadoop and their installation. And then we will set up the environment and path variables for Java as well as Hadoop. And in the configuration step, we will edit 5 files and then we will configure the bin folder of Hadoop. And at the end, we will test if our installation was successful or not. So this is the download page of Hadoop. I will post both these links, this link of the download link and the link which tells you about the issue. I will post both of these down in the description below. All right, so here you can see this is the version 3.3.0, and to download it, we can just download this binary. Right, so click here, don't click here, click on the first line, and you will find a mirror link. So it can be different for you depending upon your location. So this is my mirror link. Click here and your download will begin. Now that we have downloaded Hadoop, we need to download Java. So as I told you in my previous video, that all versions of Hadoop, which are after the release 3, requires JDK 8, right? So if you have already downloaded and installed JDK 8, you don't need to reinstall it. So you can just skip the part of Java installation and continue with the Hadoop installation. So actually I have installed Hadoop 3.2.1 and I'm gonna delete that version and I'm gonna install this one. So in this video, we will be deleting a previous version of Hadoop and installing a new one, which is 3.3.0. This is where we will be downloading JDK 8, Java Development Kit 8, and I will post the download links of both Java and Hadoop in the description below so that you can download it easily from there. Scroll this page down and you will see the link for Windows. So if your Windows is 64-bit, then go for this option. If your Windows is 32-bit, then go for this option. Click on this link to download the JDK and then check this form. Press this button and then you will be given an account sign-in form. So create your account here and then you can download Java free of cost. Let's sign in to download. So the download has started. Your download will start right after clicking this button. Let's start the installation with Java. Double click it, click next, click next. Now make sure to install this in a new folder, right? And what we want to do is we want to install it in C directory in a folder named as Java. So select C directory, select make new folder, name this folder as Java, click OK, and this is your new destination. Why is it saying new folder? It should say Java. Yeah. So this is your destination now, C Java, and then click next. So the installation has been started. You can see that Java Development Kit has been successfully installed. Click close. Now what we have to do is we have to merge the two folders. We have Java here, and then we have another folder in program files named as Java. We have to merge this JDK. We just have to move this folder and put it in the folder that we created in C directory. Why? Because sometimes when we create the environment variables, it throws error. So to avoid those errors while creating the environment variables, we will just move that folder JDK 1.8.0 here. Just do it, and then you can delete this folder Java here. You can see it's empty. You can just delete it. So your Java is here in this folder now, inside C directory. Now let's move towards the second step and set the environment and path variables for Java. Go to Start menu, click Settings, go to System Settings, and then type Environment. Click on Edit the System Environment Variables, then click on Environment Variables. Here, what we have to do is we have to add a new variable. Click on New, type Java _ home, and here we will paste the path of JDK bin folder. So the path of bin folder is this. So our Java is installed inside the C directory, and we have JDK in Java folder, and inside this JDK we have this bin folder. Click OK, and then click on path variable, click Edit, click on New, and paste the same thing here, right? And then click OK. Press OK, and you are done with this. Now that Java is installed in our system, let's see if the installation was successful or not. For that, open command prompt, type Java C. So if a list of options appeared relating to Java, it means our Java is working fine. So let's see that. So Java is working properly. You can also see the version of Java using Java hyphen and version. So you can see that the Java version is 1.8.0. So this means that Java is successfully installed and is working fine into our system. Now let's install Hadoop. Now my Hadoop is downloaded successfully. You can see this file. So now we need to extract this file. So for that, right click it, go to this option 7-zip and extract files. Click here. Press OK, and your extraction will begin. And you need to make sure that once this file is extracted, you have to extract it again. So why do we need to extract it again? Because once you extract this, you get another tar file. You open it, and there is another zip file inside. So that is why you need to right click it again, and then extract it using the same method, extract files, right? I'm not going to do that because I've already done that. So just click OK, and your extraction will begin. So here is my extracted file. So you go inside it, double click it, and here you can see these are the files of Hadoop 3.3.0. So now what we have to do is we have to copy these files. We will actually copy this whole folder and we will paste it in C drive. So copy this folder, go to your C drive, and you have to paste it here, right? So this is what I'm doing. It's been pasted here. Now you can see that I have installed Hadoop 3.2.1 previously. This is what we need to remove. So to remove it, to remove any previous version of Hadoop that you have installed, you just have to delete this folder and remove the environment variables that you have set. So I'm going to delete it, and we will go to the environment variables in a minute. So I'm deleting the previous version of Hadoop, and I'm pasting the new version of Hadoop in my C drive. Now that our Hadoop folder is copied here successfully, the next step is to edit those 5 files. So if you go inside this Hadoop folder, you will see the list of these files. Here you have to go inside the etc folder, and again inside the Hadoop folder. Here we will edit 5 different XML files, which are coresite.xml and hdfssite.xml, and then mapreducesite.xml, this one, and then yarn site.xml, this one here, and there is one more which we will edit at the end, and that is the cmd file Hadoop env, which is a command prompt file. So these are the 5 files that we will edit. Let's open these files with Notepad++. So right click here and edit with Notepad++. Let's begin with coresite.xml. So the 5 files that we have to edit are coresite.xml, mapreducesite.xml, yarnsite.xml, hdfssite.xml, and Hadoop env.cmd. So let's begin with coresite.xml, and here between the configuration tab you have to write this property, and I will paste this code in the description below, so don't worry about it. Just copy from there and paste it here. Now let's move towards the mapreducesite.xml. So here we will paste this property, save it, and then let's edit yarnsite.xml. We will paste these 2 properties here. Again, save it. Now let's edit hdfssite.xml. Now before editing hdfssite.xml, we have to create 2 folders. For that, go to your Hadoop folder, go to your C drive, go inside the Hadoop folder, and here inside your Hadoop folder, create a folder named as data. And then go inside this data folder and then create 2 more folders here. The first one will be data node. The second one will be name node. So now we need the path of these 2 folders, which will definitely be this. If you have installed Hadoop in C drive, your path will be the same as this one. So this is the replication property that we have set as 1. It is 3 by default, but since we are working on our local machines and we want to save memory, so we have set it as 1. This is actually telling Hadoop that we want the replication factor to be 1. So instead of making 3 copies, Hadoop will just make 1 copy. This is that. So this is set up. Now let's go to the Hadoop env file. Here we have to make a change. That is, we have to edit this here. So we have to remove this variable and we have to provide it with the path of Java. So this is actually the environment variable that we set. So let's go to environment variables and we will paste that path from there. So go to your main menu and type environment variables there, and you will get this option, edit system environment variables in control panel. Click this. This is the window that you will see. Click on environment variables here and you will get this window here. Now here we need this path, Java home, right? So this is the path that we need. So I'm just gonna copy this path and then cancel it. And let's go to our Hadoop env file. So here we have to paste this path, but remove the bin at the end. So this is actually the path to your JDK. So we have done this. Now save all your files and then you can close them. Now that we are done, we need to edit our environment variables. So as I just told you before, that to get this window for environment variables, you can go to your main menu and you can type environment there and you will get this option, edit system environment variables, right? This option. So when you will click this option, you will get this window. So here, click on environment variables, and here we have to set Hadoop home, right? This variable here. But you can see it is already set. Click on edit. It is already set because I just told you that I installed Hadoop 3.2.1 previously. So I will have to remove it, right? Because I want to uninstall this version. I'm going to install the new version. I will remove it and I will paste the path of the new version. I can easily just do this. I can change the path like this 3.3.0 because I know the path is same, but don't do that. To be on the safer end, go to your Hadoop folder, go to your C folder. Inside there, you will find your Hadoop folder. Go there and go inside your bin folder, right? And then copy this path to be on the safer end so that there is no issue of path, right? So copy this and then remove this and paste that path here, right? So actually Hadoop home is the path to your bin folder of your Hadoop. Press OK and your environment variable is set up. Now we need to edit the path variable, this one. So click edit and then you can see there are two path variables that are already set for 3.2.1. So I'm gonna remove them. I'm gonna delete both of them, right? And then I'm gonna create a new one using this button, new, and here I will paste the path which I just used for Hadoop home, right? So paste that here and press OK. So your first path is set up, but we need to save one more path, and that is the path of sbin. So for that we will click on new, and here we have to paste the path of sbin folder of Hadoop. So for that, go to your Hadoop again and go to your sbin folder, which is here, and copy this path. And this is where this is the path that we will paste here in the new. So in the path variable, you have to provide paths for two different folders, bin and sbin folder of Hadoop. So that is done here successfully for Hadoop 3.3.0. Press OK and then press OK again and then OK again. So now our files are edited and our environment variables are set up. Now there is just one more thing which we have to do, and that is we have to set our bin folder. So if you go inside the bin folder, you will see a list of these files. So there are some more files which are missing from here. So for that, we will go to another folder and we will copy the configuration files from there and we will paste them here. These are the configuration files for Hadoop 3.3.0. I will paste a link for these in the description below too, so you don't have to worry about them. Double click them and here you will find a bin folder, and inside there you can see a list of files. So copy this bin folder, right? Copy it and we will paste this bin folder in our Hadoop folder. So go to your C drive, go inside the Hadoop folder. Here, this is the bin folder. Delete this folder and we will paste the bin folder which we just copied from there. So paste that here. This is your new bin folder. Double click it and you will see there are a lot of different files which were not there before. So now your bin folder is configured and set up. Finally, your Hadoop is installed and configured successfully. Now let's see if the installation was successful or not. For that, open command prompt and make sure to run it as an administrator. Type hdfs space name node space dash format and press enter. So now the name node is successfully formatted and you can see that here. Name node has been successfully formatted. So now there is no issue. Now let's run all the daemons and check that that goes fine as well. cd hadoop cd sbin, and here we will start all the daemons. So for that we will use the command start dash dfs. We can also start them using the start all command, but that is appreciated, so use this one instead. This is the new command. You can type cmd as well, and if you don't type that, it's fine even then. So press enter and you will see two of the daemons will be started, name node and data node, right? And then type start dash yarn. That will start the yarn daemons. So you can see 4 daemons are started. Now you have to make sure that they don't shut down. So if they don't shut down automatically, that means your installation is successful. If they shut down here, that means your installation was not successful. So you can see all of them are waiting. They are not shutting down. They are listening on different ports. And now you can also see their PIDs, their process IDs. So for that, type JPs, and you will see the resource manager is on this process ID, node manager is on this, data node is on this, and name node is on this process ID. So this shows that your installation is successful and there is no issue of name node, which we were facing before in the version 3.2.1. These are actually Java processes. JPs means Java processes. Now let's open your browser and type localhost 9870. Press enter and you will see the overview of Hadoop here. You can also open, for yarn processes, you can also open localhost and type 8088. Press enter and you will see different clusters and different information here. We will now close these daemons. For that, the command is stop DFS. So when I will type this, these two daemons should quit, right? They should be closed. Press enter and let's see, yeah, they were closed successfully. Now type stop dash yarn. Now these two should close. Press enter and they will be closed successfully. If all this is fine, then your Hadoop is fine.